very exciting to share with you. It involves this chair, this spade and a cat. Not quite a cat, but it involves this location. So while I'm doing it, if you can guess what it is, let us know. But for now, let's go. I knew I was saving these for a good reason. Lots of small piece of concrete, great for a bit of drainage in the bottom of a hole. These will be perfect.
This week's video is sponsored by Birdby. Now they have very kindly sent us their metal bird feeder, and it's not just any old bird feeder, it has a camera. Now it has an 1080p full HD camera, has colour vision in both day and night, has an adjustable perch, and it recognises over 6,000 species of birds. Now, not only does it come with the bird feeder itself, it also comes with all the accessories you could need to set it up. So we have drilled it into a post, but it also has a little cool belt that you can put around a tree. It also has like a clamp, if you like, that can go around a fence post. So let's take a look. So here it is, and it looks amazing. Now, like I said, it's made out of metal, which means it's chew-proof between any rodents. It has its own built-in solar panel, and it connects to Wi-Fi. Super easy to fill up. And like I said, it's got an adjustable perch, so depending on the type of birds that you're getting or wanting to have, you can move this closer or further away for them to perch on. So I guess the only other thing to do is to sit and wait. Now I think they'll be coming in tomorrow morning, but let's wait and see. Massive thanks to Birdby once again. So excited.
Very close to doing the final coat of render, but there's a tricky bit up here. Let me just show you. So when we installed the roof, we installed this metal beam here, so there's a bit of a gap. So my job today is to fill that gap. Now I have to remove the protecting plastic from these panels and then stuff in some cement. Now I've made a bit of a thicker mix than the render. It's got some stones in it, so it should be a good way to fill it. I've only brought a small amount up because it's quite heavy, but let's get this filled and then we can do the top coat maybe in a few days time. But for now, let's get this done. I've been putting this job off for so long because this isn't exactly the funnest thing to do, picking off plastic. And also I don't know, we always put off the jobs we don't want to do, but let's get this off so I can fill the concrete in, and then maybe we can look at getting the nice trim on here. So let's go. So it's sort of going in okay, but we have this bit to do, so I best crack on. I'll come back when it's done because this is bending, throwing, bending, throwing, bending, throwing. 30 minutes, we'll be back. Let's go. So it is done. Well, almost. I managed to get it pretty good on the wall, so I just need to go over now and try and clean some of this up before it dries too much. It's already drying, but clean what I can up, like this side, and then I thought I'd have to foam fill, but I think it's close enough that when I do the top coat of render, it should be fine. So when this is all white and this trim's on, it's going to look amazing. But for now, back to this. So not only has a branch fell down, we have a load of tiles to move and more roof sheets, which could be useful. So let's get to it. We also appear to have a bit of a wasp nest here and a spider's nest, so let's stay away from that. Just so much more stuff than I thought. Hundreds and hundreds of tiles, then even more red bricks, which are really useful, so I need to stack those up somewhere, but they seem to be buried. Don't know how deep this goes. More pipe, no idea where that goes, and what looks like a piece of marble, so that goes under there. So let's take some of these bricks. I think for now let's just get the tractor to cut this back and then see what we're left with. Just need to do one more sort of scan because there's things like plastic bottles and old metal, really old metal tins and things. So let's clear this and get rid of this. So, let's take out my earplugs. After doing this, maybe I'm being wishful thinking, but I was moving back and forward, and I was moving, there was some sticks and some piece of metal and the pipe here randomly. This was definitely an animal enclosure. There's like small brackets and there's tin roof and definitely animals or some sort of a garage here. But I was prodding at the ground and I heard this. Is that a stone or is that a concrete floor? So I can't really hear anything here. Feels hard here. So let's get a shovel and find out, because that would be awesome, but I doubt it. But it could be years of decay on top of this. Let's find out. Let me get some water. I'll pour it down and see if we can see any more. 1 second. Well, that is definitely concrete. Does it span the whole thing? That would be cool. Let's see. I suppose I was going to move some tiles. Now I think I might do some digging. Wow. Let's see. Definitely concrete, maybe just a somewhat hard floor for animals maybe, but for what I want for a log store, this could be absolutely perfect. Maybe when we plan out where the posts are going to go, we put them in the ground, then put like a thin slurry, I suppose, of concrete just to seal it all up so no weed go through. But yeah, that is epic news. I think I'm going to crack on doing more of this and see what we can clear, but this is very, very positive. So I am sweating buckets, but look what we've revealed. There's going to be much more, but this is clearly original or much older than this. So the footing runs across here to this old bathroom there and a water tank, and then there was clearly 2 rooms here, so one here and one here. So I'll uncover some more stuff here to see what the ground's like there, and then try and get some more stuff here. But how incredible is that? So although it's a broken, cracked concrete floor, it's a very good base to put another screed on potentially, so that's epic. So I'm going to have some water because again I'm dripping, and then let's get back to it. Wow, I didn't think I'd be doing this today. So I am being very careful because it sounds like there may be some sort of a bee's nest or a hornet nest in this tree, but on closer inspection I think it may just be hundreds and hundreds of like bees, just I don't know if you can see, bouncing from flower to flower on this ivy, getting the pollen. I was going to take a strip of this ivy off the tree to kill it all, but the bees seem to really love it. I don't know if you can hear this sound. Let me try and be silent for a moment and see if you can hear this buzz. And if you can see up there, there's hundreds of bees. Wow. I don't think there's a nest. I thought at first there may be like an Asian hornet nest, but these are small little honeybees. I just can't seem to... Oh, hang on, that could be a hornet. Maybe a European hornet. It's hard to tell. Can you see that one just there? I don't know, maybe it's an Asian hornet's nest. I'll do some investigation very soon. I'll try and... Well, when the leaves start to drop, you get a better look, but I can't see anything from this side. Maybe this thing there. Right, let's have a walk around just in case, because if it is an Asian hornet's nest, I have to call the local camera, like the council, and they will come out and send a crew to come out and eradicate it. We did have one last year. Can't see anything from this side apart from lots of ivy. You can hear lots of birds too. I don't want to get too close and get chased by Asian hornets. I can't see anything yet. Their nests are usually really big. I can definitely hear something, lots and lots of buzzing. I just assumed it was... There's lots of bees flying around here. No, I thought Asian hornets ate bees. Oh, I don't know. I can see bigger things at the top. Don't know how this will come across on camera. I don't know. Well, I'm right at the tree and no one's bothering me, so stay there for now, guys. I thought it may have been a swarm of honeybees, because if that was the case, I'd get my bee boxes out straight away and try and capture some of those, but no. Usually with the Asian hornets, you see them going away from the nest and back. These all seem to be around the tree, so I imagine it's bees and maybe European hornets and lots of animals just looking for something to eat. So let's leave them for now. But anyway, let's go back to the potential wood store. I say potential just because right now it's a mess. So we made a lot of progress down here. We've got some actual dry, not flat, but some concrete. So you can definitely utilise this space. As you can tell, it's chestnut season, so we're currently harvesting all our chestnuts, and there are lots everywhere. So we'll be collecting these, giving them to friends and eating them ourselves, and they're everywhere. But today I think my aim is to spend a few hours getting all this into the trailer. Now, I watched a video the other day about these two old Italian guys, and they're saying don't work at your maximum pace, work at a pace you can just work all day. So that's the plan. I'll turn this truck around, I will link up the trailer, start to slowly move this across. So there we go, all this is cleared. I wouldn't say it's great concrete, but it's concrete, so we can make a nice screed on top of that. And yeah, we have this area cleared, and we also have a big trailer full of quite good soil, like topsoil. This will go really nice in the garden. There are some stones and some bigger sticks and things, but I really think with a bit of a filter that could be really, really nice. Now, I don't know how I'm going to film the next part of this video because my tripod has well and truly broken. Now, a few people have asked us how they can help us, and to be honest, the real answer is just by watching this video, liking, subscribing. That really just does help massively. That's all we need. But we do have an Amazon shop link in the description where we put all the things we wish we had. There's some quite extravagant things, and some little things like toys for the dogs, more toys for the dogs, things for chickens, things like tripods and stuff. So if you want to help, that'll be amazing. But the real reality is, just by being here, by watching, by liking, that means the world to us. So what's next? Do I put this in the garden? Do I move the car and start over here? I'm not too sure. I've been doing this because the render down there has been drying. It's been a few days and it's looking pretty dry, so I think we're ready to do the top coat. Now, top coat is a little bit scary because, well, I suppose I can sponge out any imperfections, but yeah, it's the final coat. So any tips before we start, please let us know. Now, I haven't seen any hornets over here, so maybe we're okay. So I think spot of lunch, some more chestnut picking, and then over to the next job. Now, if anyone is local to us in central Portugal, let us know if you want some chestnuts, because we have tons. So next up will be olive season. So at the moment we seem to be juggling lots of things, getting all the chestnuts off the floor before they get ruined, getting the render done, but then while that's drying, doing some work over here. And then as soon as all this is done, we have to fit in the olive season. I think the olives are ready to pick, but we're busy for the next few days, so let's see what happens. But we have about 25 trees that were very neglected back in the day, so we've cut them back last year. So I don't think it'll be a massive bump harvest, but have a guess what you think we'll get. I think 50 kilos. Sophia thinks 200, so let's see.